Welcome to Your Region This Week. I'm Andy Carroll Woolery. In this episode, Domestic Violence Victims Alliance, also known as DIVA, provides some retail therapy to shoppers, as well as awareness about the organization. Plus, how the Guelph Rowing Club is connecting with youth and getting them back on the water. But first, here's a look at the headlines with Carla Fitzsimmons.
Thanks, Andy. Waterloo Regional Police Service is investigating a series of fraud incidents at various financial institutions across the region. Police say between June 20th and 26th, an unknown man visited 4 different financial institutions across Kitchener and Waterloo. He allegedly presented fraudulent documents to withdraw funds. Investigators are looking to identify and speak with the man shown in the photos. The investigation is ongoing, and anyone with information is asked to contact police or submit anonymous tip to Crime Stoppers. A major affordable housing development in Waterloo is one step closer to a reality. Last Thursday, the City of Waterloo announced it has finalized the transfer of city-owned land at 2025 University Ave East. It will be home to one of the largest and most ambitious affordable housing projects in Canada. The site will include a mix of residential and mixed-use buildings with more than 1,000 affordable, attainable, and sustainable housing units. Construction is set to begin early next year. Applications are open in Perth County for the Stewardship Program. This grant program supports local landowners and community groups in enhancing the natural environment through projects focused on planting windbreaks, block planting, forest restoration, forest health assessment, and community tree sales events. Those looking to apply, you have until September 15th. A Stratford business is among 50 businesses worldwide competing for the Outstanding Business category from the Canadian Global Awards. Vinnie's Pizza is located in the Stratford Mall. The Canadian Global Awards celebrates resilience, passion, and extraordinary achievements worldwide. And to some highlights from the NHL draft. One of the best defensemen for the Kitchener Rangers, Cameron Reid, has been selected 21st overall by the Nashville Predators. The Predators also selected Elmira's Brady Martin. He was selected 5th overall. It is one of the highest selections for a player from Waterloo Region in over 40 years. Martin had played the last 2 seasons with the Sioux Greyhounds. Evan Passmore, also from Elmira and played for the Barrie Colts, was selected 6th round. Jake O'Brien has made Brantford Bulldogs history. He was selected in the 1st round, 8th overall, by the Seattle Kraken. And Charlie Paquette from the Guelph Storm is headed to the Dallas Stars. For the full list of the NHL draft picks, visit sportsnet.ca. Gamers from around the world and here at home converged at the Kitchener Memorial Odd for the country's largest Call of Duty League championships. The competitive esports tournament started last Thursday and wrapped up on Sunday. It featured the top players with 8 teams of 4 competing for the $2 million prize. Optic Texas faced off against Vancouver Surge in the final match. The Texas team took home the top prize. A trailblazer in the world of quantum information processing and a pioneer of the Institute for Quantum Computing at the University of Waterloo has died. Dr. Raymond Laflamme died on June 19th after a lengthy battle with cancer. A Stephen Hawking's PhD student, he first became famous for convincing Hawking that time does not reverse in a contracting universe. In case you missed it, Farwell for Hire's campaign raised a record-breaking amount for cystic fibrosis research.
I know exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking, Farwell, why are you so late? Why did you keep us waiting so long? I apologize for that, but we have good reason. And you know what? It's fitting that we make the announcement of the final fundraising total for our 12th annual Farwell for Hire campaign on June the 24th, because June the 24th just so happens to be the heavenly birthday of my sister Luann, a woman for whom we do this campaign, and it's the birthday number 18 for our little Gemma, who's not so little anymore, our niece with cystic fibrosis, one of the young women that we continue to do this for today. Listen, you have done so much for us. This community has supported us so well that we have to give back. And we do in the best ways that we can. And we had a very busy month of giving back to our community in various ways, right up until last night. If you can, finally, after all this time, when I announced to you this big total, it's $1,000 more thanks to KW Accessibility. You know what? This total is so big, we should have prepared better. We need somebody to throw some confetti. Okay, it's a hot night. How about we just throw some water instead? Okay, I wasn't actually serious about that, but here we are. I hope you're sitting down. I'm going to dry off, but our 12th annual Farwell for Hire fundraising campaign has set a new single-year fundraising record. We raised $233,334. That is almost $10,000 more than we've ever raised before. We had the biggest 50-50 draw this region has ever seen. We added another $110,000+ over top of that, $233,334. Thank you is never enough, but it's all we got, and I'm all wet. Thank you. That is $1.6 million raised over 12 years. The drive for 1.5 went to 1.6, baby. Now we're gonna go take a nap. Thank you.
Coming up, retail therapy is raising support and awareness about domestic violence.
Kitchener's perfect music mix is on Chime 96.7. So every song is someone's favorite song. On Chime 96.7.
Welcome to AGT Season 20!
We want bigger, better than we've ever seen before.
You have just set the bar for Season 20.
Smudging is a very important part in our life as we're all learning to walk the good way. When we smudge, we use the sacred medicine, the white sage, the sweetgrass, the tobacco, and the cedar. It cleanses negative energy and replaces it by a positive energy. When I smudge, I cleanse my end and my eagle feather and start cleansing my breath to have better words. I will smudge my eyes so I could see the better things offered to me. I will smudge my ears to hear the good thing that people have to say. I will smudge my hair to have good thinking from my head. I will bring the smudge to my feet so I could walk in respect with our Mother, the Earth. Smudging is the way we give our prayers to connect our spirit to the Creator. We express gratitude for the gift of life, the learning, and growth.
I'm Wendell Clark with a word about winning. We all know it takes a team effort in any sport and with any challenge. You can be a part of the winning team that shuts out impaired driving. Whether you're out on the town or just hanging out with friends, drink responsibly. Always have a plan for a safe ride home for yourself, your family, and your friends. You'll be helping to shut out impaired driving.
Visit ArriveAlive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive. Drive sober.
The province's Advanced Wood Action Plan is aimed to increase the use of wood in construction and drive economic prosperity, boost housing supply, and help to mitigate climate change.
And I want to say, when you look at sustainability, when you look at what is possible with wood construction, this is exactly what we mean. And our government has been very, very forward-thinking and looking at ways that we can help, obviously, boost and sustain our forestry industry here in Ontario, but also look at ways to get creative, be sustainable, and make sure that we have incredible buildings that will last for years to come. And
that's why today I'm pleased to launch Ontario's Advanced Wood Construction Action Plan. Our action plan recognizes Ontario's unique opportunity to become a North American leader in manufacturing and using advanced wood construction materials. We have the wood supply in our sustainably managed forests. We have the strong supply chains needed to provide lumber to our highly integrated forest sector businesses. And we have the forest sector talent and technology to produce these materials. Ontario is already home to dozens of advanced wood construction manufacturers and builders. Under our action plan, we will deliver education and training to increase Ontario's advanced wood construction capacity and advance research, standards, and regulations to put more wood to work. We will promote innovation and invest in Ontario's advanced wood construction manufacturers to meet rising demands in the years ahead. And we will display advanced wood construction successes to create new opportunity and highlight the benefits of this forest sector innovation.
This initiative is a testament to the power of partnership and collaboration. By working together, we're not only embracing innovative and sustainable building practices, but we're also accelerating housing and important community infrastructure that is needed for a more prosperous Ontario. Kitchener has already seen the benefits of timber construction over many years through projects like the Stanley Park Community Centre and under construction at the moment, the Kitchener Indoor Recreation Complex. These projects have set a precedent for innovative, sustainable development for community and recreation centres, and what they have in common is they all use lumber.
Retail Therapy is more than just a thrift store in the heart of Kitchener. It's a place for many to start over. The Domestic Violence Victims Alliance provides survivors with everything they need to rebuild safe new homes, from furniture to clothing.
Retail Therapy Thrift Store has been operating for the last 2 and a little bit years on Victoria Street South in Kitchener. It is, as of last October, we got our charitable status. So the charity that we work under, that we fundraise for through Retail Therapy, is called DIVA. It's the Domestic Violence Victims Alliance. And so part of what we do here at the store is every Monday and Tuesday we're closed to the public and we offer survivor shops. So survivors of intimate partner violence can come in and shop with their kids, shop by themselves, have a chance to have some autonomy and some decision making in a safe space where it is closed to the public. They don't have to worry about running into someone that they might know. They come in, they get whatever they need to outfit their new apartment or their new home for free. So it's all, everything from, like, we've got a furniture room here, so everything from your dining room sets and couches, mattresses that are donated from a mattress, like from a bedding company, books, toys, clothing, all of the kitchen essentials that you need. So when the survivor leaves their situation, they leave usually in the middle of the night or once their partner has left for work in the morning, and they often leave very quickly and without anything. So we want to make sure that they have those essentials, that they're able to rebuild a home. Right now we're starting a capital campaign, a new fundraising campaign, because we are A, out of space, and B, we're in a building that is a tear down. So we're looking for a new space. We've got our eye on somewhere, but we need to fundraise, first and last month's rent and make sure that we've got everything going there for a new space. So as far as donations go, we are taking furniture donations right now, but we aren't taking smallwares donations until we are able to get through some of what we have already had donated. So other ways that you can support DIVA and Retail Therapy is to come into the store. We are open Wednesdays to Sundays for regular thrift shopping. We've got lots of fun stuff in the store, and you can get 25% off if you sing at the karaoke machine when you go to pay. We like to to infuse a little bit of fun into everything. So ways that you can support are through monetary donations, through Canada Helps, or through Zeffy, by donating furniture right now, and then eventually back to clothing and small wares. And you can volunteer in the store as well. So either as part of our Survivor Shop teams on Mondays and Tuesdays, or in the store regularly doing either donation sorting or on the cash. So we are always in need of volunteers, and yeah, we would love to have the whole community helping out with our cause.
The Six Nations community celebrates 50 years of Indigenous art with a curated exhibition at the Woodland Cultural Centre in Brantford. We spoke with the curator about her installation.
Welcome, my name is Alex Jacobs Bloom. I'm Gaiagonio, Wolf Clan of Six Nations of the Grand River Territory on my mom's side, German on my dad's. I was born and raised in Hamilton, and I'm a visual artist and independent curator. And I had the great honor of curating the Indigenous Art 2025 annual juried exhibition here at Woodland Cultural Centre. So Indigenous Art is an annual juried exhibition created by Woodland Cultural Centre in 1975. And so we will have artist submissions from all across Turtle Island. And so a lot of the works hit on different themes. There's a lot of layers in terms of narrative, storytelling, and expansiveness in terms of materiality that the artists use. Well, it's a form of expressing lived experience. There's lots of layers of oppressions and traumas that have happened in our lives, and so it's a way to kind of like navigate that and kind of channel it differently and do it in this like more healing way. And so I see it as like a form of empowerment or a way to kind of like share your voice and voices from our own perspectives as well, because a lot of throughout the history, a lot of our stories have been taken away from us or told through a white perspective, and so to have that autonomy given back to our communities and that like we're taking that on to kind of channel that and bring it forward in our own artistic practices, I think is so important. I want to offer a big Nyawagoa and congratulations to all of the artists in Indigenous Art 2025 celebrating 50 years. Can I get a whoop whoop? Well, I think it's so incredibly important, celebrating 50 years of Indigenous art, that again, there's so many layers of conversations to really dig into and people to spend time with. And I think they also resonate on so many different levels. And so I think there's entry points for folks of all backgrounds and cultural experiences when they come into this exhibition, that there's something that they could be relating to. And so I love that about art to begin with. And also they're just so incredibly stunning as well. And so art, I feel, is transformative and so expansive. And so I hope that folks like come and spend time in this space because it does like feel really, really good to be here.
Stay connected with City News Kitchener. You will find what's making headlines here at home and around the world. Looking for traffic and weather information plus the latest prices at the pumps? Click on the tabs to find out. Watch, listen, stay connected with City News Kitchener.
The regulars, the guys who keep this place in business. Last week, they had something to celebrate. Jason had just finished university. So they toasted his profs, his TAs, his old roommates. Well, they toasted just about everyone. But I worry about and take care of my guys. So even when I know they're not driving, sometimes that means bringing them a little surprise. And then they had a drink to me.
Brought to you by Smart Serve Ontario and Arrive Alive, Drive Sober.
Hey, Chef D here. Join me Saturdays at 4:30 for At Home with Chef D, season number 10. Thanks so much for that. Hey, we're gonna go back old school. We're gonna join Julia Child and Graham Kerr and some of their great recipes and share some of their passion with you. At Home with Chef D, Saturdays at 4:30. Won't you join me?
Cooking with Chef D.
Hey guys, Steph here from The Cruise TV, the show where we talk about the people and stories behind the coolest cars on the road. Join us on Sundays at 8 p.m. personal finance show that dares to ask those money questions you've always wanted to. Join Mike Bregueth when he talks with experts on all aspects of money. Money Matters with Mike Bregueth, Thursdays at 8 p.m. on Rogers TV.
Summer days, summer nights, lots of things to do, places to go, and people to see. If you're having a few drinks, be sure to plan ahead and get home safely. We don't want to pick you up. Drinking drivers risk injuries to themselves and others and take chances with their license, their jobs, and their future. Remember what's at stake and choose your ride, whether you're the driver, the passenger, or the party host. Thanks for supporting sober driving. I hope we never meet.
Visit arrivealive.org to find out more.
In sports, the Cambridge Redhawks signed goaltender Aidan Hill. The 18-year-old goalie from Stratford is joining the Redhawks for the upcoming season in Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League.
Cambridge Redhawks would like to introduce Aidan Hill. He's going to be a first-year goaltender for us and help us be real successful.
Means a lot. I like to get offered a spot this early too. Like, it's not a lot of waiting around, which is very nice to secure a spot and have the whole summer to work for it. And I have a lot to prove here. Of course, like, there's a goalie coming back, so it'll be a battle to play. But I'll try to earn my opportunities, and I'll do what I can to make this team succeed. Played in Stratford AA 1 year, and then I got told to come out to the Huron Perth tryouts and made that team. So I played 6 years with them, and I definitely developed a lot. All my coaches helped me along the way. They just did what they could to develop a goalie, because there's not a lot of development for goalies in minor hockey. So they did what they could, and all the coaches helped a lot, so it was awesome. Playing in Mitchell, obviously after the deadline, I got sent there, and I got a lot of opportunity there to show what I can do, and a lot of development. The coaches put a lot of trust in me, so I showed what I can do for them, and got a few wins, and it was overall a fun season. All the guys were very good.
Still ahead, getting youth back on track and on the water.
Have you ever thought about just how much politics you speak about just in your own kitchen or in your living room? Or how many important ideas are shared or solutions to some of the world's biggest problems? Well, you're in luck, because I'm inviting some of my friends to come and speak to me about everyday politics, and I'm bringing my living room to you. So join me on Wednesday evenings from 6 until 7 for Everyday Politics with Laura May Lindo.
With clubs, leagues, and courts in every province and territory across Canada, squash is the sport for wall-to-wall fun, fitness, and friendship. From coast to coast to coast. Learn to play, and you'll want to do it every day. Squash. Play inside the box.
I'm sure right now a lot of you feel like you aren't able to be who you truly are.
What's most important, more important than everybody else knowing who you are, is that you know who you are.
As a young person, time moves slower for you. And just know that things will get better.
It Gets Better Canada is a registered Canadian charity with a focus on uplifting our queer youth through the power of digital storytelling.
As a Two-Spirit person, I use they, them pronouns, but that's not the case for every Two-Spirit person.
There are so many voices out there that we didn't have 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
No matter what your mind tells you, you really are perfect the way you are, so stop beating yourself up so much.
I'm gonna be a boy in a dress, because why not?
Your identity is explosive.
We all have our unique journeys, but one thing that connects us all is the desire to be happy, the desire to celebrate being our authentic selves.
Finally for us, bringing new programs to the Royal City thanks to a provincial grant. The Guelph Rowing Club is putting more paddles in the water by offering new programs to get youth back on track.
We're here to thank the Trillium Foundation of Ontario for granting us the money to launch our summer camp program. It's a program that we've developed to introduce rowing to the youth in our community, kids from the ages of 11 up to 17. We've got it planned in 2 programs, the younger ones in a camp format in the morning and an afternoon program for the older kids. This is to get them interested in this incredible sport.
Being a member here at the GRC allowed me to become a better person, someone with compassion, confidence, and newly built leg strength, of course.
I think it's kind of brought me a sense of community. And I've met just incredible people here with different backgrounds and different experiences, and I think it's just allowed me to kind of grow my mindset and about the world, and I think it also just allowed me to find interests in other places where I've never even considered.
Until you see this kind of facility, you really don't realize it's here, right?
Well, you know, it's nice to see a growth of something like this. I mean, as we all know these days, all the kids are sitting on their computers, right? They get on when they're 15 and they don't get off. So if there's something in the community that can pull the children out, this is a fantastic lake, as you may know. If you look at it from an aerial photo, it looks like it's a kind of a backup for an Olympics. It's got the runs and stuff like that. So it's a fantastic park. There's 4,000 acres here and a great rowing club. So having this facility and infrastructure in place to get our youth off the computer or back out and socializing and meeting with folks and getting the exercise, it's a wonderful thing, and it's great to see it grow.
We applied for this grant to help revitalize our high school program. We got money for coaching staff, for coaching training, for safety equipment such as life jackets all the way up to safety boats. And we got a beautiful new boat for our expanding high school program. It's really exciting. We are successful, and the entire club is behind this program.
That's our show for this edition of Your Region This Week. Thanks for watching. I'm Anandi Carol Woolery. See you next time.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
Welcome to New York.
This friend group is honestly a beautiful, hot mess.
Oh my God!
We're all just here together, trying to make it.
I feel like I'm in an insane asylum.
It's so important having people to fall back to that you trust and you have love for. Excuse me? You still get money from your dad, $10K a month in allowance.
I would not be on the show if it weren't for me.
Oh, I love being messy.
Next Gen of NYC, all new Tuesdays at 9 on Bravo.
Was that 4 or 5? He's lost count and still thinks he can drive. Do you think he knows that when he is caught and charged with impaired driving, he'll lose his license and a lot more? If he gets in his car, he'll face costs exceeding $20,000. Does he realize he could have a criminal record for his choice to drive? And it could be much worse if he